Let's talk less and fix more roofs. Welcome back to another video. Today we're here in Evesham, New Jersey, and we're going to talk about raccoons. Why? Because around this time of year, it's a pattern. We get a lot of phone calls from raccoon damage, and we're going to explain all the steps that you got to do in order to prevent raccoons from coming into your house. And once they're into your attic or soffit, what are you supposed to do? So let me explain what we got going on. Today we're installing this birch spikes. They made of stainless steel. That's what the customer wants. One is mating season. So mating season is January to March, around this time. So what happened is, after they get made, they want to find a suitable spot to have those babies. Their babies will be April, May. That's when the babies come around. So around this time, we get a lot of phone calls for customers that's having problems with raccoons, and that's why the reason that we're here today with the spikes. So we're going to put the spikes all the way around the perimeter of the house, and let me give you some tips. So follow me this way. Now we're in front of the house. Let me show you what I found. That is some raccoon pieces. We know they're here. Homeowner has seen them. And prevention, the first thing I would tell you is, you see that tree, those branches? Keep them away, keep them trimmed away from your house. Those are highways for raccoon and squirrels. What they just jump, they can jump. So I would say 5 feet is the minimum. That's the first thing. Number two, make sure your trash can, they have lids, they can get in it. That's prevention. So you don't invite them to your property so they don't have to come in. So you got trees, you got something for them to eat, they'll be like, yes, let's move in. And the biggest thing is, they will not pay you rent. It will cost you money to get rid of them. So once they're in your house, so there's 2 tips that I just gave you. They're too late. What you got to do? First, you got to make sure you call a critter company so they can remove them. There's laws about them, so you got to be careful with that too. So once they get rid of them, that's when you call a company like us, Gasper Roofing, to fix your siding or fix your shingles. After we do that, you got to make sure you trim, you clip all those branches away from the house, just because you don't want them to use them as highways to jump into your attic. Prevention maintenance is better than have to deal with the problem later down the road. So that's why I'll give you those 2 tips. I tell you a story. There's a customer in Riverside. Every year we get the same phone call around this time, and she has a bird feeder. She loves birds, and what it is, she invites all these critters to her backyard, and then eventually they try to go into the attic, which is every year around this time we get the same phone call about getting rid of raccoons. So she knows the process. Once she gets rid of them out of the attic, then we come in and do the repair. They could carry bacteria, they could carry diseases. That's why you don't want them in your living space. So those are the things that I would recommend it from my experience. We're going to show you some drone footage of what we're doing in this house. We're installing spikes all the way around just to prevent any raccoons in the future to go into the roof and tearing it down. If you like this type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget the bell.